lot to get through, notably this. We eagerly look forward to it. It's Ben's promotion, Spence. Joshua Buatsi against Dan Azeez at the O2 in London. 3 weeks away from it now. I know you're in touch with both camps. How's it shaping up?
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, these guys have both put it online. WBA #1 versus WBA #2. Both guys undefeated, and we're going into a fight here where Joshua Buatsi, if you go back 18 months, would have been a clear favourite going into this one. But Dan Azeez has done it the hard way. He's done it on the road, and he's gone through the system of winning Southern areas, English, British, Commonwealth, European, and he's done it on the road. So he's learnt his trade on the road, and now the fight is one of those fights where you go, it's actually a pick-em. If you look at recent form, the momentum's sort of like with Dan Azeez. You know, Buatsi's not looked particularly good in his last couple of fights, and it's just one of those fights now that it's got a real, you know, I think that there's a real appetite for this fight. Like, as a trade fight, you know, there's a real appetite because, like I said, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, and there's no trash talking, Simon. These guys are nice lads.
They like one another. But it's a great, light heavy's a great division. I mean, it's a great division. You saw Anthony Yarde out on the weekend. Okay, there was someone put up for Anthony Yarde to do what he did, and he did. Lyndon Arthur's, you know, on the campaign again. You've got these two boys. I mean, Josh wasn't great against Pavel Stepin. He was okay against Craig Richards. Yeah, he's now got an opportunity with Ben on a mainstream broadcast that he wants to be on. We need to see a better performance than the one that was previously put out against Pavel Stepin. Yes, but here we are now with two fighters that have got a lot on the line. In a fascinating, he's got Ben Whittaker as well, further down the pecking order in terms of where he is in his development, but a superstar in the making. So the light heavyweight division with Bivol and Beterbiev sitting at the top of it, Beterbiev fighting Callum Smith next, is a fantastic division. I mean, fantastic division. Might even see Billy Joe Saunders in it, apparently.
Absolutely, he's coming back. Ben, I wanted to ask you, like, the winner of this contest, so we interviewed Anthony Yarde last week, and he said he's got an appetite for the winner of this contest. He said, look, if the top world title fights are not there, and we know the landscape of the light heavyweights at the moment, that may be difficult. He wants the winner of this fight. Is that a reality with two different promotions?
Actually, Spencer, a number of people asking us to ask Ben that, and you've just done it. There's Rob, big fight fan. Buatsi Azeez, does the winner fight Yarde?
First of all, I think this is the fight, when you speak to British boxing fans, this is the fight this year that everyone's looking forward to. It's a huge fight between two huge fighters in this sport. Does the winner fight Anthony Yarde? I know Anthony wants to fight. I've already spoken to George about it. I believe it will get made. Obviously, it is a final eliminator for Dmitry Bivol. And I know both Dan Azeez and Joshua Buatsi want to fight for a world title. So it will definitely be Bivol or Yarde for the winner. And the Yarde fight definitely can happen. We're already in talks with Queen.
It will be Bivol or Yarde for the winner of this fight?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt?
Without a doubt.
And what platform would that land on?
With the Yarde fight?
Yeah.
I think everyone's on the understanding the first fight, if between whether it's Azeez or whether it's Buatsi, will be on Sky. And people know we have a
rematch clause going on the other one.
Let's see. We're not that far. I think people know we have a decent relationship with Queensberry. We've had a couple of their fighters on our bills. Obviously, Joseph Parker went over there as well. Martin Bakoli's out on the Saudi card against Carlos Takam as well. So that fight will get made, and the first one will be on Sky.
That is exciting. Without any qualm, Ben has just told us what happens next.
Well, it's an interesting one. It's a conundrum, I suspect, for Josh Buatsi if he beats Dan Azeez, because the argument's been made. They had the opportunity to fight Bivol, and Eddie Hearn made a lot of noise about the fact that he didn't take that opportunity and subsequently left and went to join you guys.
Speaking to Joshua Buatsi about that situation,
I know it was a three-fight deal. I know what it was.
It was him getting tied into a platform that he didn't want to be at.
Also, the reality is the Yarde Buatsi fight is a fight that British fans have been calling for a long time. I think it's a huge money fight for both of them, the biggest money fight that they can both fight for. And that's why both of them won it. Dan Azeez will have something to say about it. Dan Azeez expects to have his name in lights on October 21st and will want to fight Anthony Yarde next. So it's too early to talk about Yarde Buatsi.